Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the 15th episode of The Road to 180, which is my fitness journey from 240 pounds all the way down to 180 pounds as quickly as possible. So if you're brand new to this journey, or if you just want a quick little recap, as always, I will post the rules of my journey and cut up on the screen here. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Last week, we posted a pretty big decrease in weight. I believe it was around 3.4 pounds. And today, I gotta say, it's not as much, but I think it's a little bit more of a bigger occasion. Because today we weighed in, or rather I weighed in on this beautiful Sunday morning at 198.8 pounds, a 3.2 pound drop from last week. And I am so freaking stoked. I am just, I'm, like I always say, I'm buzzing. It's just, I'm happy. For the first time in recent memory, for the first time, I would say probably close to, 12, 13 years, I'm under 200 pounds. And not just by, a sliver. This is by, I'm 1.2 pounds below 200. So it's, yeah, I'm really, really happy. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't usually get lost for words, but goddamn, it feels good. It feels good. I'm happy. It's been tough just because, again, the regimen is getting a little bit more, because we're trying to get this done as quickly as possible. So we really have to grind out for these next few weeks, but it is paying off, and I'm buzzing. I'm so happy. So, as always, I'm going to post the progress picture in comparison to the original that I've got right here. And we are now at that point where every pound counts. I am starting to notice, again, a little bit more definition on my obliques. And as well, I'm starting to see a little bit more of loose skin. And we're probably going to talk about that in a couple of subsequent episodes. But the main thing is, for me today, is that everything is looking a little bit more, I guess, defined. My arms especially. I was at a family gathering yesterday, actually, believe it or not, and just people start noticing. People are noticing, and of course, it's always nice when people dap you up and give you compliments. But yeah, it's even more so because, again, there's a lot of hard work that goes into this, and a lot of sacrifice. So it just makes it just that little bit more worth it and a little bit more meaningful. What did I eat this week? So I've been eating essentially chuck roll steak, couple pickles. I have been dipping into my whey protein as well, just because, again, if I have 2 servings of that, it's an easy 54 grams of protein. It also helps to keep me going for my workouts. I have started actually adding in branched chain amino acids. I'm not sure. This is my first full week taking them, so I'm not sure if they're going to do anything as of yet. I also have creatine monohydrate that I'm planning to start using after my cut, and the reason for it is just because, again, when you're supplementing with creatine, there's a lot of water retention, and that might not be the best idea for me while I'm in this cut. However, at the same time, as soon as it's over, I will start supplementing with that, just so that way I can help with my muscle growth and my athletic performance. But going back to what I ate, essentially it's, like I said, a lot of red meat. There's going to be more of it coming up this week. And then, diet soda, water. We're getting down, like I said, it is the business end of the cut, so we're kind of getting down to it. I have been having some honey as well, and a little bit of fruit, like some grapes. But for these next 7 weeks, it's going to be. It's essentially going to be that. I do have to do a grocery re-up soon. So, of course, then we'll have the standard, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs added back into there, along with a different variety of protein. But that is what I've ate this week. So, update on my workouts. I will post the numbers right on the screen here. And same story as usual. The one spot that is getting the most consistent is perhaps my cable rows, my weighted dips, and my, of course, my lying leg curls, and again, those are sort of my consistent ones that keep advancing, which is good. But again, broken record time as always. Right now, I think I am hitting a little bit of a strength plateau with a lot of my exercises, and the reason why is not just due to the lack of calories, it's just I also don't have as much mass on my body, and they always say you have to eat big to get big, but you also have to be big to lift big. I know you can probably look at some Olympic weightlifters and be like, well, these guys are, tiny, and then pound for pound. I'm not really one for a pound for pound thing, because it's really, really hard, and it's kind of an inaccurate thing, but generally you need to be really big. So you need to eat big to get big to lift big. And since I'm not eating big right now and I'm actually trying to get smaller, I'm not surprised that I'm not progressing in strength as much, but I am maintaining fairly well. At least nothing's going down. So if I can add just a little bit more onto there, it's I'm happy with it, to say the least. My general thoughts on the journey. Holy fucking shit. 198.8 pounds. It's I was talking in a previous episode about how I was anticipating, just as soon as I stepped on the scale, instead of it being a 2 as the first digit, it would be a 1. And when I saw that this morning, I couldn't believe it. It was vindication. It was vindication. I know there's that scene in Apocalypse Now where Robert Duvall says, I love the smell of napalm in the morning, and goes into this whole diatribe, and he describes the smell, and he said it smells like victory. But for me, seeing that number, it was just vindication that it's all working. I mean, we're at a rate right now of 2.746 recurring, so 2.75 pounds lost per week, which is fairly rapid. And again, if we keep up that rate, in 7 weeks, this is over, and I'll have reached 280 pounds. So it's really, really important that I just stay the course. Don't go too heavy. I mean, obviously, if there's a special event or anything like that, I won't be an asshole and say like, oh, well, I need to whip my scale out at the restaurant. I'm not that extreme, but I will budget accordingly. I'll probably have, my one meal that day, but it'll be at the restaurant, and still get my workout in. My cardio days are going good, and I'm also incorporating a lot more walking as well. So I'm trying to get a minimum of 10,000 steps a day. Whether or not that's outside or when I'm at the gym after my lifting, it seems to be working so far in conjunction with my quote unquote rest day of cardio. And yeah, let's just try to keep the good times going. 198.8 pounds. Holy shit. Yeah, that means we got about 19 pounds left. So I guess we are over 2/3 of the way done, and we are sub 200 for the first time in a long time. But at the risk of rambling, I'll put a pin in it there, because I got shit to do today. I gotta go work out, prep the meals for the week, and of course, the last thing I want to do is ramble. So this has been the 15th episode of The Road to 180. If you found this entertaining, useful, informative, all of the above or none of the above, drop a like on the video and a comment down below to share your thoughts, show your support, and as well consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this and other content that I produce on my channel. Thank you all for the support so far. It's very, very much appreciated, especially at this critical juncture. And I will be back next week with another update. Hopefully we can smash another big milestone, and I will see you all next week with another update. Have a great week and take care.